A win over Leo Santa Cruz in his pay-per-view debut Saturday night would skyrocket Tank Davis's career to astronomical heights and position him as boxing's next big cash cow. Gervonta Davis sinks into a sofa, his arm bent at the elbow, hands supporting his head in a brief moment of relaxation. "So, tell me," a distinctly wispy voice on the other end of a recent Instagram live session prompts. "How do you feel about you being you?" Davis doesn't ponder the inquiry much. "I feel great," he fires back. "I'm just taking it a day at a time, staying strong, staying focused." The questioner nods his head in approval toward the latter portion of the response. And for Davis, that assent is appreciated because it's coming from a man who he has deep reverence for, none other than boxing legend, Mike Tyson. If Davis is going to truly become the new, baddest man on the planet, and take the baton as boxing's next big cash cow from the man whose Mayweather promotions he fights under, Floyd Mayweather Jr., the time to launch himself into superstardom is now. The 25-year-old Davis makes his pay-per-view debut Saturday night on Showtime, as he'll face Leo Santa Cruz at the Alamodome in San Antonio, Texas. Davis's WBA, regular, lightweight title and Cruz's WBA, super, junior lightweight championship will be on the line. But there's much more at stake than the gold hardware, and Davis knows it. Davis views defeating Santa Cruz, a four-division world champion, as a proving point that he must make to himself, as it's the only obstacle keeping him from pressing liftoff and ascending to astronomical heights. Behind his thunderous power, Tank is already perceived as great. How great? Well, that's where this proving point comes into play. Michael Jordan used to read the paper and do what they said he couldn't do, Davis said during Thursday's press conference. "That's what I'm doing. I have to prove that I'm the baddest man in the sport on Saturday night." Just as Tyson approved of Davis's focus a month ago, Mayweather has tried to keep Tank seeing nothing but tunnel vision this week, heading into the biggest fight of his career. "Floyd Mayweather has just told me to stay focused despite everything that comes with pay-per-view week," Davis continued. "I have to get the job done first, but also do everything that comes with being the next pay-per-view star. To start punching, being the next pay-per-view star, into fruition, Davis must win Saturday night." Building up to the fight, Davis hasn't minced words, referring to Santa Cruz as his best opponent to date, something that the Mexican champ has reciprocated about Tank. Davis spent 15 weeks training for Santa Cruz in a camp he called Perfect. On Friday, he successfully made weight, as he tipped the scale at 129.8 pounds, just below the 130-pound limit. In the past, Davis has struggled making weight. That's not the only transgression that Davis has had to deal with.